Welcome. The same cast, different day podcast. I am Marta Rowland, and we have Old Man Theater, aka Theo B, on the other end.
What's up? What's up? I still got that gas going on. Still got that gas going on for cheap price. You can get a 8-ounce bottle of gas, like this water bottle, for $21.
That's more. Oh, well, never mind. You know what?
Well, hey, I'm trying to get my money back off a gallon jug so I can re-up.
I thought that you had forgot about that whole thing when you was making your homemade gas.
No, I ain't forgot about it. I'm still trying to help a brother out. You know, like I said, $21.
But
2 for $35.
But $21 can get you 5 gallons of gas. I mean, I'm just saying.
It won't be the good stuff that I got. I got that good. I mean, the hell with Russia. I got the good.
And this is why we keep trying to tell people it's time to put him in a home.
Can't hold no pimp.
Yeah, right.
Hey. So, what we're gonna talk about? What's going on with your boy? What's the actor name?
I was just about to get into that. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're not familiar. Jussie Smollett was sentenced today, and towards the end of it was kind of entertaining to watch. Because I was sitting there watching it, and it just happened to end probably like right before the podcast we started doing this. So, he was sentenced to 150 days in jail. I believe it was $100,000 restitution, $20,000 to $25,000 fine. I believe 3 years probation.
100 and what?
I think they said 100,000 in restitutions because they want him to pay back the money that was spent on the investigation and all the other resources they used when he faked all this stuff that they was using.
Wow.
And then when the judge asked him if he had anything to say, he said, I am not suicidal. If anything happened to me, just know I did not do it to myself. I am not suicidal is what he left out the court saying.
Really?
Yes.
So
with the Black Panther fist in the air.
So what he trying to say is he broke, and if he killed himself because they trying to make him pay that restitution.
No, he's saying that if he end up dead while he in jail, it's because he didn't kill himself. Is why he said that.
Oh, well, no, I almost said something. I'll leave that alone.
I'll go ahead and say it, Theater. Go ahead.
They might put him in there with R. Kelly.
I mean, can you imagine the music that's about to come out? They
both could sing,
right?
But can you imagine the tune when it's?
I mean, probably. I mean, R. Kelly and Jussie Smollett about to drop a sex. I'm not afraid to say sex tape. No, him as a mixtape, y'all.
Right.
Cook County Jail.
Pull your drawers over. It's going down. It's called Spank Spank Wank Wank. Featuring R. Kelly and Juicy Fruit.
I forgot that he was even in jail still. Oh, for y'all who don't know, Jussie Smollett is Jussie Smollett, by the way. If those of y'all who are not familiar with the Dave Chappelle joke.
Yeah.
I was like, well, was it a proper sentencing? I feel like if this was a white celebrity, they just would have got probation.
Yeah, and probably wouldn't even got all the fines. Right.
But the judge kept calling him a narcissistic something, and basically all kinds of liars, and how he planned all this. And he says I get people that come to my court that didn't plan on committing a crime, but sir, you planned this crime. You planned it and you plotted. You wrote out the script. You rehearsed it. All kind of stuff.
And you did it all off the TV show. What was he playing on?
Empire.
Empire. It was Empire too.
And because of that, he got everybody fired.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
So speaking of another crazy celebrity, so Chris Brown's rape accuser loses her lawsuit after discrediting text and voice messages surface. So Chris Brown is off the hook for a rape charge now. So Trey Songz is still facing his rape charge, by the way.
Wasn't there something with and I can't think of what it was. There was something else with West.
We talking about Kanye West? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. Far as I know, he just needs to be admitted into a home because if anybody he's in your regular person stalking a woman the way how he was stalking Kim Kardashian, they would have been in jail somewhere. And Fat Man did all that fussing and he falling asleep. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Who fell asleep?
He be always showing up somewhere talking about turning up and all this other stuff and what y'all foul. Why y'all laying around looking like that? Then he be the first one to fall asleep every time.
Who?
Oh, my oldest brother.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now talking about he over there talking about, and I'm supposed to be doing something. Yeah, I'm on doing my podcast, and then you just happen to be sitting over there looking stupid. And we were talking about Chris Brown not being a rapist, apparently now.
Yeah, man, it's just I don't know. That's crazy.
I mean, it's crazy how all these women these people are just coming out like, "Hey, this celebrity raped me. He did this and he did that." I'm like, man, like,
do you notice that a lot of these, rappers starting to renege on being rappers now? They talking about turning over new leaves, becoming actors or whatever. How you so many of them is getting killed
because somebody even filed one against Snoop Dogg. They trying to accuse Snoop Dogg of being inappropriate with him or some type of sexual charge against Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, is something about a woman or something, ain't it?
Yeah. So everybody just coming after these celebrities for I don't know what reason.
I don't know. I've been dying to hear more about T.I. and Plastic Woman, but they ain't been saying nothing on that no more.
No, they haven't. It's like that whole heat died down off of them, and now it's all about, well, who else can we get now? I think the case might have been tossed out though, or something like that with T.I. and the Plastic Woman.
But they had so many people that said that they was drugged and everything.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it got to be proved.
Well, I guess it was thrown out expeditiously.
Right. As far as I know, because like it's like T.I. and the Plastic Woman that went on with their normal lives. So.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. So, in world news, everybody, our government, y'all know how bad we like struggling, right? We out here struggling as Americans right now, especially the high gas prices, high food prices, high rent, everything is just high.
Everything is so damn high.
Gas is too damn high.
Oh, and be careful, y'all out there. They talking about people jugging holes in your gas tank, siphoning your gas out.
What?
Yeah, it was on the news saying, don't be surprised you come out and somebody jugged the hole in your gas tank and got your gas out.
Wow.
Yeah. I forgot what state they said it in, and I kind of hate when they make stuff like that, which they can't help it. Make stuff like that public because that brings on copycats.
Mm-hmm.
So,
wow, that's crazy. I could. Ooh, I'll be. Well, good thing I park in the garage. I feel bad for anybody else there.
Well, I'm just, man, y'all ain't heard it from me. I cut somebody up on my car.
Is that how
They
you
gon-
got some of that premium gas you trying to sell?
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's how I got it. No, I didn't do the tank thing right away, but thinking about it. But no, they'll be laying up under there. I'm sorry. It's just, man,
That's
we can't
crazy.
live now.
Mm-mm. So speaking of our government, approved to send $13.6 billion in rush and they over to the Ukraine, and they rushed the money over there to help. Although I don't know why we sending the money. They're not part of NATO either, or the alliance that we have. So with the surrounding countries, I don't know why we are in a rush to send them such a large lump sum of money like that.
I don't know. But did you hear the other latest part with that part too? They talking about Russia talking about leaving that astronaut, shipping some about an astronaut or whatever have you. When they get ready, spaceship or whatever, get ready to come back in, that they didn't launch. They talking about leaving that motherfucker out there.
In the ocean?
No, out there in space.
Oh, the Russian astronaut?
No, the American.
What?
I guess some type of way the astronaut went. Well, I guess when the thing come back to land, it's supposed to land somewhere in Russia. Is it? If I heard it right, but it's supposed to be American that they supposed to be dangling over our heads.
So America's talking about leaving them up there in space.
Not America, Russia.
I mean, but then we have to figure out a way how to get them home on our own. Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, it was some about that. You I want to Google it later on. I forgot exactly how they
So
said it. I'm
I wonder.
listening to.
So did the astronauts are like, hey, we're rather stay up here than end up be landing in Russian territory and they end up getting killed?
No, I guess they since we didn't cut them off so much stuff or whatever have you. I guess that's the leverage. I guess I don't know.
Oh, so to try to get something back from us, they gonna be like, hey, we gonna leave y'all people up in space if y'all don't give us something in return, basically.
Yeah, or if y'all don't if y'all decide that y'all want to try something or whatever have you, or it might be in other words to stop helping Ukraine. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't understand the whole story, but it was something about American being left out in space.
Well,
And you know, some of these radio people kind of make jokes about it, talking about, yeah, or they probably put them in one part of it and just um chopped it, kind of like chopped the part off or dis disconnect it and let them
mm-hmm.
just go back out or whatever.
Well,
I don't know.
some people is horrible. Um,
I mean,
I it sound
that's
like
just like
I'm gonna say
they
sound like
talking
Uncle
about
Joe gave him the middle finger. Well, gave Russia the middle finger since he already don't send Ukraine at 13 billion.
yeah. Just like they talking about that American basketball, that female basketball player,
Mm-hmm.
how many
I was gonna
years she
touch
could
on that.
serve. Oh damn, I'm moving a little bit too fast, and I'm
No,
sorry. I
go ahead.
apologize.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, fire
No,
me,
no,
fire
you
me, fire me. Damn it, no.
no. I said go ahead with it.
Yeah, yeah, but they was talking about that too. They wondering if Russia going to try to hold that over their heads too, because they were saying how many years she could serve for having that, and it's like, wow.
I don't know if that was you or I heard of somewhere else. They were like Russia got got harsher crimes for marijuana than they do like other drugs in their country.
It wasn't me that said anything to you about that, but yeah, evidently they do.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Evidently,
just for a vape pen, I think it was just for a vape that probably had weed
yeah,
in it. And what was it, like 10 to 20 some years or something like that?
some shit and a fine.
Mm, mm, mm.
Hell, Putin high his damn self.
Right. And they said then so he probably using that as leverage too to get something out of the I wonder if this is gonna mess up my thing. I'm afraid. That's what I'm talking about right there, y'all. He come over here and we trying to party and stuff, and then now he sleep. Like I said, the first one to sleep every time.
Well, you can't party with everybody.
I'm just saying. That is hilarious. I'm just saying the first one we talking about turn up now. Look at him.
Hell, might have been turning up too much.
Probably. So I only got one more thing left. Yay. So for those of you in the local Milwaukee area, we had something called the Milwaukee Public Museum. And apparently in 2023, they're groundbreaking on a new building. And the one that's currently down there, I guess, is going to close or get torn down. In which I say it's about time because they have had the same exhibits for the last 25 years, except the one, the Body World staying.
And what, the museum?
Yeah, the one that's downtown by the courthouse.
Yeah, by the Popo station.
What you got to get some Popo station?
Everything.
Yeah,
you see how much that young kids fine is for going up and shooting up in the police station? $500, I think $500,000 bail.
No, I didn't know about that. Actually, I did. There's one more story. I forgot about it. Oh, but I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, 500,000. His first day in court was today. But I'm not at home to catch all that.
So did he decide to go into the police station and shoot at the police station because that was his guy, or what? Like, what was?
Well, they're saying that when it was his friend, and they wasn't answering his question. He went up in there to ask them questions about how what happened, and I guess they was kind of like ignoring him. Wasn't for it or whatever have you, and I guess he turned around and pulled out the pistol and just started yakking.
So he went in there like his own private investigator trying to get questions and answers, and then they probably saying, well, it's an open investigation, so we can't really give you any details about it.
Yeah, but they got to understand too, I mean, people ain't playing out here about loved ones no more, but it's just I don't know, this whole race thing and cops thing just ain't got.
I'm starting to wonder. I'm starting to wonder. What would happen if because they took the guy body who died at the police station. They took his body over to Michigan to be re-examined by, over there again, like another second autopsy done on him. So I wonder what would happen if the second autopsy showed that it was something that the reason why he's dead is because of the police officers. Like, what is going to happen next after that? Like, who's going to be held responsible? Like, is they going to charge somebody for his death, or is the family just going to get a payout?
That's a sticky and crazy situation, which, I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, money don't bring back your loved ones. I mean, I would want blood and mud and everything else. Don't just give me no check.
Right.
Because this person, or whichever way that just happened, if it's the whole damn police station, need to be held accountable.
That's how I wonder. Like, so they gonna charge like everybody that was working that day, like that was working that shift in the police station, accountable in some type of way, or it's just gonna be like, well, whoever's watching them is gonna be held accountable. is what I wonder.
It'll probably they'll probably try to throw it on whoever was watching them or whatever supposed to been watching them. Could have did whatever have you, and that's who they're gonna charge with it. They gotta put it on somebody if something do come about. But then again, them knowing that that body was supposed to go somewhere else, they might have done dangled with it to the point where I'm hoping even the smartest people that does that autopsy stuff can see, okay, well, maybe they dropped this in there to kind of throw us off or whatever. Why is this in his body and it shouldn't be?
Right. Yeah, it's a crazy situation. So, speaking of crazy situation, so the guy who injured, well, it was about 67 victims, I believe, altogether, including dead and just injured. So from the Christmas parade that tragedy that happened was it right before Christmas or on Christmas Day, somewhere around that time?
Yeah, somewhere in November, I think.
So he is asking to have his trial moved out of Waukesha because he thinks that he's not going to get a fair trial. And my thing is, I don't know how you can justify what you did.
Yeah, and anybody with a heart or with feelings, you move it to another county or state or whatever have you. It could be people. Oh, whoa, I gotta get some energy. It could be people in that state that feels the same way.
Yes, I'm guessing they're talking. I don't know what. I guess it's still gonna be tried here in the state. It's just gonna probably be in another county, which he's probably gonna try to have it moved to Milwaukee or one of the other surrounding counties. So it's like I don't know. It's hard to say, and it's like you keep asking for a fair trial. Like, dude, you know you free go to jail for the rest of your life. Like you killed multiple people. Like, what is it that you're really fighting for? And at this point, you should just try to hurry up and get you a quick trial so you can sit in jail at this point.
Yeah, well, I'm betting dollars to donuts that he better hope that it don't go to Kenosha, because if he get that racist judge,
that big,
he's automatically guilty. I mean, he ain't gonna waste no time.
He probably would have been the guy who did the crime probably been arguing like it was a stunt double. It wasn't me. Like, dude, it's you. Like, I don't know how you think that you're about to get out of these crimes that you committed by just having it moved to another county.
Yeah.
Like you about to get locked up. I know he ain't.
Hey everybody.
Cristo.
I made it.
You made it when we almost at the end.
I know. I had stuff to do. I had to go run to the Fleet Fire.
Y'all, my oldest brother is over here snoring in my ear while I'm in the middle of doing this.
He's sawing logs, huh?
Yeah, he talk about everybody else and how they sleep, and look at him.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened.
Is that Mr. Chicago?
Chicago.
Is that Mr. Chicago? No.
Who else?
I thought your oldest lived in Chicago.
No, that's my younger brother. He lived outside of Chicago.
Oh, you know, I call one of them was Mr. Chicago.
Lord have mercy. You saw Crystal come at the end.
4 bros. Yeah. Last 20 minutes. I'll be all right. I'll make it.
Last 20 minutes? No, Old Man Theater about to get on the road to Mississippi.
Oh, it's leaving already?
Not yet, in about an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best time actually to travel is actually nighttime. Best time.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
It actually is because you have less traffic, less people, and
It was tired and boring as hell driving in the middle of nowhere going to St. Louis at night.
It is mid part of the morning, like 1 or 2 o'clock is the best time for me. But I gotta do what I gotta do. I'll probably stop at a rest area or something.
Mm-hmm. You gonna sleep for about 10 seconds and be right back woke.
That's about the size of them. Get in one of them power naps and go another 100 miles and power nap.
So speaking of Mississippi, when you go down there, are you gonna take Vinny's advice and go get you some alligator?
Oh yeah. If I shoot over to New Orleans, I'm gonna get some alligator.
I just keep trying to think about like what. Wait, I've never been to Mississippi. I'm just thinking like, what do it even look like? Do it actually look like a city? Do it still look like it's 1975 there?
Not in most parts. Well,
like, do they have?
How would you know?
Like, do they have skyscrapers?
How would you know what 1975 looked like? You wasn't even in a nutsack.
Because when your grandfather got a story for every year that he was alive, you get a good description and stuff. He can navigate you through the whole state of Mississippi without a map.
Yeah, but some of them tell you far-fetched stories that goes on.
It tells you what?
Far-fetched stories that's not true.
Stories.
No, he tells about how he grew up in Mississippi, how he used to kill blackbirds and stuff with rocks and all kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How they had to go out there on the farm and kill their chickens and stuff so they can have chicken.
Well, that's true. I mean, I used to pop their necks.
Yep.
You know,
my mama said she stuck her brother stuck some firecrackers in a cow booty and lit them.
What? Your mom did?
When they were kids.
The cow actually. Your mama them is
and then
gross.
she over there talking about that was funny.
That's gross.
Y'all exploded a cow's butt. The butt was probably inside out. Look, she talking about it was.
Oh. Your mama, that she probably got her ass whooped after then too.
Yep.
Because they didn't play about the livestock.
That's what happened when you take city kids down to the country.
When I had to go out there, I was told to go out there and pop 3 chicken, a few chicken necks, and I did 10 and got my ass whooped for it. I just got a little happy.
What is wrong?
I turned into a serial chicken killer.
That probably explains why you're so crazy now.
I'm not crazy. I'm just mentally challenged.
Is that what it is? Okay. Is that what it is?
At some point, somebody should just give you some good drugs.
Yeah.
Because I'm already going to tell them that, no rice pudding for you.
No, I don't do rice pudding. Ugh.
But that's what people your age eat. They eat rice pudding.
Not me. Never was a fan of it.
Why not? Because you already be telling you already got the back in the day stories going for you.
Well, I do.
The power of the Christmas trees.
No, Halloween. You the one that said the power of the Christmas tree. I say Halloween.
I thought it was the Easter hamster.
Well, that too. You'll get it right sooner or later.
So I was just thinking, like daylight savings. So by the time this episode will be just passed, and I just realized I don't have to change my clock in my car because I never changed it from when time went back an hour.
You know what's so funny about that is? I don't know about my van that my dad got. No, I never changed it. I ain't been in that van in two years. So I doubt if that time changed. The one that I'm in that I normally drive haven't changed. The Jeep that I'm driving, I haven't changed the time of that. So no, I ain't got it. It'll be back regular. I just look at the thing. The only difference is the time be in a Jeep is off by an hour and some minutes. But I just look at it when I get in there. Okay, say 7:05. It's actually 7:10 or 7:15. It's actually 6:15 or whatever in the morning when I leave out. But yeah, that's what the news people made a joke about that too. Said, well, I guess my car have regular time after Sunday.
Right.
I said, really, y'all gonna say that on TV like that?
Because I think us, the Midwest, and I believe the East Coast are the only ones who actually change their clocks. Because on the West Coast, I don't think they change their clocks for daylight savings.
Everyone does.
Not on the West Coast. They don't.
I think though,
because I know Washington.
Doesn't.
My cousin lives in Washington State, and they don't.
Oh, I know Arizona doesn't.
Yeah,
California does.
It's a lot of the West Coast don't acknowledge daylight savings for some reason.
I know California does.
Which is weird.
Hell, really, what's the sense?
So I guess the point of it is during the winter months they just get darker earlier, and then it gets lighter. Well, it becomes lighter earlier in the day or something like that.
So
and then in the summer months it's like it get dark later in the day or something like that. But I don't know. I just confused myself.
More daytime.
Yeah.
But
originally, coming from my father, said that originally they did that for the original when they had the World Wars, so that way then they could tell time shipping parts from America overseas, and that's why they made time change between that and the farmers. That's what the original end of it was, like early 1900s.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we just don't need it anymore, to be honest. What's the point of having it, really?
All we know is that it's just more light. It's daylight longer during the summer, and it's less daylight during the winter for us.
Yeah.
Depressing.
It's not depressing. We love winter. Winter is your best friend. It keeps the broke people. Oh, I just remember tomorrow I gotta make sure I get a piece of cardboard. I got a coloring project I gotta do on my lunchtime tomorrow.
Oh boy!
Because it be this person that be at the highway exit. It'd be the same man for the last 25 years. He been at the same highway exit. So I said I was gonna make a sign on the cardboard because he having his sign on his little cardboard sign. And then I'm gonna put it in the window so when he walk by waving, asking for money, I'm putting in my window. It's gonna say I'm poor too.
What a guy move, really.
So he walked up to the car.
He like walked past so if the light is red, he walked past all the cars waving with his sign and stuff, trying to look all pitiful. And since I've been driving, he been at that same exit every single day. With that sign waving.
Kind of tall and slim. Kind of tall and slim.
I don't know. He an older guy. He is kind of tall. He's not really slim. He not really heavy either. He's like in between.
Okay.
But he been out there for at least 30 years.
30 years.
30 years. That man been out there begging.
30 years.
I told since I started driving, that man been out that same highway exit every day asking for money.
Wow. Really? Wow.
That's why I gotta make this sign that's gonna say I'm poor too. So every time he walk past, I'm putting in my window, I'm poor too.
Put some rainbows on it too, by the way. Can you do that for me?
Oh my goodness!
It's a shame to a certain extent for far as that go, because you never know who you can trust and who you can't. I mean, it's bad because some people could be out there really needing the help, and you give it to the wrong person. I know I didn't chase people down that time. I'll give you somebody. You go, this one dude. Prime example, out this way. told me that he need a couple of dollars for gas because at a certain time you can't go in the gas station out here in Waukesha. Well, the gas station be closed and they have you use your card. But he's like a couple of bucks. So I gave him $3, and then I'm like, wait a minute. He cranked. I seen him another person come from the pump that he was at. He said, yeah. He said he gave me a couple of dollars worth of gas and blah 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 and helped me out. I'm just trying to get home. And it didn't dawn on me. Okay, well, if you're trying to get to Menominee Falls, them couple of dollars that the guy just gave you in your car, that should make it there from here. But it didn't dawn on me until I gave it to him, and then I got on the highway and got behind him. I said, let me see if I can get this motherfucker to pull over. I want about $2 back. Because I made $2 or $3, but I don't know.
You was about to chase him down for $2.
It just pisses me off when people do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I be trying to say. Like, I always tell people, like, when I look at somebody and they be out there begging, like, the first thing I look at is their shoes. Like, if you got on a decent pair of shoes and you out here begging, like, I'm not giving you any money.
You know what? It really is true, because when I like applied for like state assistance when I was off for the 3 months, you know what I got? Nothing. Zero. You know that? I wasn't getting any money coming in, and I got nothing from the state. You know, when I could have used, food stamps and just some help,
That's because you got to have 6 kids and live in low income now to get any type of government help.
I just think it was wrong. It was stupid.
Even though we pay taxes for it, but we can't use none of that stuff when we need it.
It's just wrong. It's just wrong. That's what I'm saying. It's wrong.
Yeah.
So, I guess, and as we get ready to wrap things up, because Crystal want to come in the last 10 minutes of the show.
Oh, cry about it. Oh, cry me a river.
Any final thoughts from the crazy people?
Gas is too damn high. Do anybody want to? I'm doing a GoFundMe for me driving to Mississippi. Y'all can kick in right now. My Cash App is nah.
No, we're not going.
Dude, you doing a GoFundMe if you can go to Mississippi? Like, what?
No, we're not going there. No.
What?
No. Crystal, I didn't ask you now.
No. I got bills to pay. I got people that don't want me around at work. That's enough in my life. Jeez.
Crystal, I wasn't asking you to donate. I know you trying to get back on your feet. I know that. I wasn't asking you, this week.
Wait, hold on, y'all. Podcast world, the video. Look at these. Look at them. They still arguing. Look at them. They still arguing like they kids. Look.
Ask them, do they need some boxing gloves?
Look at you. One Barcel has his work shirt on. Tell him to get his damn work shirt off.
YouTube is looking at y'all argue still.
Anorexic, hey, get your shirt off. Get your shirt off, man.
Y'all is live on YouTube, still arguing like they can't even play the video game together because they still argue. They still argue while playing a video game together. They can't do that together.
That's crazy.
It always turned to say you cheated, so they argue over that. But Crystal, you got some final thoughts for these people out here?
No, all these crazy people. Yeah, I mean, I know it came in late, but I mean, yes, I mean don't be begging for stuff. I mean, we had last season talked about people that should be doing that shit, And come on now, you can get a job and get something better and. Better yourself in life, really. To be honest, I'm waiting on one of those homeless people when you say you ain't got no cash and they pull out one of those square things that hook up into a phone where they can charge your credit card or something. I'm waiting to see it. Hold on. Let me take my watch and just go.
Right.
Hold on.
Hey. Or you go into the gas station like they be showing them videos on TikTok. Motherfucker be standing out there with a cup and you got some change, Dude was like, nah, oh man, go in there and buy him a bag of chips, and then the homeless dude is in there peeking around the shell, seeing him pull out a bankroll.
Oh my God, that's so
And he kind of turned around looking, and he bounced back. So when he come back outside, he said, man, he come out there eating a bag of chips. He said, man, he said, you got any change? No, he ain't got no change. And he jumped, dude, give me that goddamn money.
Oh my God.
Rob his ass on the outside. You do got, get that damn money.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It is funny.
So don't forget, y'all, that Justin still has his Kickstarter going for his comic that's Tales of Shock and Terror. Make sure y'all go support his Kickstarter. It'll be in the description of the podcast. And also, don't forget to head over to Still Hungry Grills. Wait, is that right? What it's called? Right? I got it right. Still Hungry. Okay, Still Hungry Grills. Make sure y'all go check out Vinny over in Joliet, Illinois. I don't have the exact address off the top of my head, but make sure y'all go check him out on his social medias. That's Still Hungry Grills on social medias.
He's in Bears country.
Yuck, yeah, Bears ill. That's
Bears.
gross.
Bears country. Hey, Theo, you know what? I never got a chance to ask him, but does he do like not chains, but does he do necklaces at all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does it all. He does it all.
You try to get you some pieces, Crystal?
I'm thinking about maybe some kind of nice little diamond, something nice, maybe for the summer. Maybe,
Yeah, he can make it for you.
Yeah, he'll hook you up. I mean, part of the podcast. So, I mean, gotta do it, just holler at him.
And also, before we go, deals. But wait, don't forget to follow us on our social medias. Y'all know it'll be in the description also. Follow our social medias. But don't forget to head over to Reppsports.com and use code Martell1 to receive 10% off your purchases. Because Old Man Theater can use some of their energy drinks right now. They got good energy drinks. So
I swear, a couple of edible pieces of candy or something, or some muffins or.
I don't think you want them edibles. You might be. Speaking of, because probably next right before I leave, I'm gonna need your daughter to send me some stuff.
You
before
already
I go on my
got
cruise.
You already got the website. You just do what you do.
I be drinking and be forgetting stuff.
I can send it back to you.
Right. See, you got to send me stuff again.
Yeah.
What else am I forgetting? Oh, yeah. Habits365.com, looking for some new threads and some new fresh getaway for the summer or even year round. They got some good stuff going on right now. Habits365.com, use code Anthony4 to receive 20% off your purchase. And for those of you who are into looking for underwear and boxer briefs and jock straps and hats, t-shirts, socks, you name it, head over to bearskin.com and use code AnthonyB to receive 5% off your purchase.
Please do that.
And then Louis, I guess that Old Man Theater ain't got nothing else for y'all. So
yes, I do. And people out there that's listening through YouTube, Montreal's still working on trying to make sure that he put out there weekly for y'all to pop in and pop out occasionally. I mean, we need some kind of help to get them too and to pay our bills. Mm-hmm. So if you guys can jump in and I mean, you may want to be noticed and known or whatever, how you working on trying to be nationwide, not just statewide, nationwide. So y'all want to jump in and speak on your state or something positive or something that's going on in your world or whatever have you. I mean, we're here to talk or whatever, but we're working on trying to put that on Facebook page and you guys can come in and for 10, 15 minutes, however long Montreal allows it or whatever have you, we try to get many people in as possible. I mean, we can learn something from you guys or you guys can learn something from us, promote us, and we promote you. So that way we can all get paid in full. Like I said, I still got the gas going on. 1 for $20, and it comes in a bottle like this. You know, it's a generic looking bottle, but it
No,
hold it.
Give me advertising that bottle. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry guys. That is
One for 20,
not a company.
two for
We don't
40.
advertise that
I mean, 2 for 35. So just hit me up because gas is so damn high.
And by the way, we did not sponsor any sponsorship from Nationwide when he was talking about being Nationwide. Do not have any sponsorship from them, just so you guys know. Just for our legal end of it.
And ladies and gentlemen, this has been Same Cast, Different Day podcast, #1 podcast in Wisconsin for
Gen Z, Gen X, and Millennials all over Wisconsin and
the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you all on Thursday.
Bye, everyone.